'Twas the night before Christmas, and inside the trailer, I was horny for the wife and hoping to nail her. But her kids kept knocking on the door just to interfere in hopes that they's daddy soon would be there. I told them, your daddy ain't a-coming. Now get back to bed. While visions of hatred danced in their heads, and Mama in her nightie and me in my underwear had just settled down for a nice cold beer. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprung from the couch to see what the hell was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the mini blinds and threw up the sash. The moon was a-shining on the snow through the dark, and it gave such a glow to the whole trailer park, when what to my bloodshot eyes should I see but a rusted-out Ford pickup headed straight for me. With a redneck driver so drunk and grubby, I knew in a moment it must be her ex-hubby. More rapid than pit bulls his curses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them kids by name. Now Jim Bob, now Scooter, now Lurleen and Tracy, and Bobby and Eddie and Skeeter and Stacy. Get your asses outside, he said with a roar. Judge says I can't get near that damn whore. The kids threw on their hats and their jackets and boots. Their joy showed more than their poor mama's roots. So out of the trailer to their daddy they flew, to the truck full of toys and empty beer cans too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard out in the yard, their daddy was throwing up hard. As I covered my eyes and was turning around, I heard the fat bastard fall to the ground. His eyes, how they glazed over, his teeth half dead. His cheeks were so dirty, his nose bulbous and red. The drool from his mouth he wiped on his sleeve, and his stubble was about 5 days old, I believe. The stump of a cigarette he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face, and his eyes were jet black. He had a mullet, short on top and long in the back. He was chubby and fat with a big beer gut, and I laughed when I saw him, I tell you what. He greeted his kids by ripping a big nasty fart. The toys were still in the bag, straight from Walmart. He slurred a few words, but went straight to his work, gave them their presents, then turned with a jerk, and sticking his finger inside of his nose, he pulled out a booger and wiped it on his clothes. He jumped in his truck, and he turned the key, looked in my direction, and gave the finger to me. But I heard him yelling as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and all a good night.